Mr. Bowtie's Texas High School Sports Machine is driven by Henry Finley and McCombs Ford West, a proud supporter of all area local sports. McCombs Ford West, simply the best.
We all understand the pressure. We're all going to big colleges, and we understand that we're going to be put in pressure situations like this, and we just need to stay calm and win every inning. Not winning the whole game or looking a step ahead, that we work every inning and every pitch.
This feature is brought to you by Ideal Vision, one-of-a-kind eye care for one-of-a-kind eyes. Visit their locations across San Antonio and in Somerset. Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great local sports coverage not found on TV or in a cheap web stream. And don't forget to hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. It's fast, it's free, and you're going to make my dogs think I'm the best person in the world. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. 2021 was a strange odyssey in the 6A softball playoffs. Many people thought that Warren would be the team that would win the state championship, but they got knocked out in the second round. It turned out O'Connor and Judson were the top teams in the area. They met in a fourth-round playoff series. Judson won that series, and they ended up in the 6A state finals, where they lost to Deer Park. O'Connor still remembers how close they came not only to beating Judson in the fourth round, but getting to the state finals themselves, where their dreams were washed out in a rainstorm in Converse. And with so many players back from that team last year, they are expecting not only a long playoff run, but to get to McCombs Field and have another chance at winning a state championship.
It takes a village. It's not one individual person, it's our whole team. If one person's down, the other person's going to instantly pick you up. It is never just one person. It's a team effort in every situation, every inning.
You got a whole nother season coming up.
Leighanne Goode and Sammie Portillo lead a stout O'Connor senior class that has faced a lot tougher San Antonio softball scene than what the area has seen in years past. Goode, like others, plays travel ball with players from other high schools, which adds to the depth of knowledge, friendship, and, at times, competitive rivalry.
I personally play with a couple players, great people, great ball players, but ever since we were working on that, even though that we got upset if we won a game and that we just progressively have gotten better, and each little things matter.
That whole round itself really opened our eyes to how good we really are and how competitive we can be.
In the last 5 years, the scene has been dominated by pitchers like Anika Leterio of Warren, Brooke Vestal of New Braunfels Canyon, who won a national title at Oklahoma, and now Portillo is at the top along with Judson's Emily Ayala in what should be a very interesting 2022 season.
Playing Judson has absolutely been like the most eye-opening game for us because, if anything, our level of intensity and our level of competition has increased by thousands since then.
She's a passionate pitcher. I love that even the little strikeouts, she gets pumped, she takes off her mask and she throws her arm. Like, she's really passionate and she's consistent with her pitches and works every pitch. And even though if a walk comes by or she doesn't get the pitch call she wants, that she works every pitch.
29 6A is 16 games long, virtually half a season, meaning that OC faces a slew of different styles of pitching, hitting, and mechanics just in district alone, which helps them for when they hit the knockout rounds and face a variance of teams, players, skills, and abilities.
Playing all these different teams definitely gives us a perspective on different types of games and different types of situations, seeing different speeds from the other team's pitchers, seeing other teams' offenses. It always keeps us constantly doing new situations so that we're never just sitting there on the field.
We just work inning by inning. In practice, we go over opponents' lineups and we go through what pitches we're looking for, what hits we're doing, what defense we're running. We always go through practice, and we need to learn that even though it's even throughout the beginning, that we still have an end of a ball game to work through.
While it has been a dry start to the season, weather-wise, rain will come again at some point, and the Panthers are now more apt to those conditions when they happen after facing them against Judson in the fourth round last year.
Stay composed. It happens. Errors happen. Home runs happen. We just learned that we need to stay composed, that even though were hits given up in that inning, more than 10, it's okay to just call time and take a breather on the mound.
Definitely helped us out greatly in the sense of, adversity and just the determination to be like, you know what, weather is not a big deal. We can't control the environment. We can't control the umps. It was just more of the maturity that comes with softball.
And envisioning what needs to be done come May.
Situational hitting. Imagine you have runners on, see the pitch outside. It's small stuff like that. Even at practice on our defense, if we're in tough situations, we have to always think of the next play. It's never just one out and that's it.
As the Panthers fight through a much tougher region to make a return trip to June softball. Reporting from San Antonio, I am Mr. Bowtie.